Welcome back, and we are going to jump right into it today. Welcome, Libras, to your channel, which was developed for your Sun, Moon, Rising placements. Also, this can reflect other parts of the zodiac, and we're all moving at different times in our cycle, as you know, in the love cycle, in the personal cycle too. Let me just get a shuffle in from the Mermaid Tarot. If you guys have never seen the backing of the mermaid, it looks like that. Lots of seaweed, new life. I'll show you also a drawing I did with my nephews yesterday. We drew the Page of Wands, and so I'll bring that in the next reading. Welcome back. These are the highest themes of the soulmate cycle at this current time for just Libra. Now, you can be a Pisces, you can be a Sagittarius coming here today, and they can also resonate because you could have Libra somewhere in your chart. So check your natal, all right? You could have Gemini too in an interesting place. Let's get started. Let's just do the overall. Let's ask what, thank you. The overall, holy crap, just shot out. The overall is justice is being balanced at this time. It returns to you karmatically, okay? Honest messages. I also get here. The truth arrives when you least expect it, and it was meant to land in your lap as possible as you let it in. There's something about like just releasing any type of fear or worries, or even if it's isolation for you. Justice is going to be the overall energy of this entire reading. So let's get into it. We also have the Tower, second card, huge major arcanas. They're definitely not small. Okay, from the Justice to the Tower card, something's falling here for preparation. I get too that you may have manifested this Tower into your life. It is overall something stampeding in to break through. Look how beautiful the steeple's falling. There's a lot of interaction, and it's happening for a reason. Something comes crashing down. Intuitively, you know about this too. There's something about intuitively knowing that the Tower is meant to fall. Is there involvement with a third party here? Okay, because I also got that Queen of Cups, Cancer. It could be coming from a Cancer or your interactions with a water sign or a Queen of Cups. There's a breakthrough here too for some of you that on your mind has been questionable. Like I'm getting it's been a question mark, but something gets reaffirmed through these connections. And it could very well be that it's an intuitive calling that breaks through to you. The Queen of Cups, I want to clarify that. What is the Queen of Cups energetically? A King of Wands. So these are our couples for the day. Queen of Cups and the King of Wands have an interaction, all right? Now, if I look at him in the tarot, the King of Wands is very driven. That's immediately what I get from the card, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. His placement is, you know, he's known as a machismo in modern tarot, but he's also someone who doesn't give up a fight. Okay, almost like a step down from an emperor. The only thing is he's associated to high attraction. He goes after what drives him, maybe thinks later type of deal. And the Queen of Cups, it seems like, is the divine feminine. So she has a lot of the power right now in the cycle. If you're a male and you are a Queen of Cups, this can still be very resonant because your partner can be a King of Wands. I feel like some things come to a head. Some things are realized as well. Let me get the outside energy. Environmental, please. Three of Swords, actively Libra energy. The Four of Wands. This is about a relationship that never had its true calling or place in time. Someone was brokenhearted throughout it. And then we also have a Four of Wands here because there is someone who deserves true love. And I feel like it's being called in with justice. There is a truth that is stated throughout all of this, and it talks about the future. It also involves your needs, Libra. So if you have to speak up about this and be vocal, it's because the Tower might even be you. All right, you might be a major player with this King of Wands, actually knowing how you feel. Bare bones, to the point, this King of Wands doesn't have the discipline that you have in the Queen of Cups, okay? Let's see her strong suits. Let's look at the Queen of Cups. Her strong suits are the Six of Swords. She knows how to heal. That's a yes from the universe. It's very, very direct. It's also, you know, a big part of this card, the Six of Swords, is the learned lessons that come from it. Also an air card. The air signs here are making moves. That's all I have to say. I see a huge shift from before maybe to feelings oriented to now being someone who deals with logical approaches to things. And I think that this King of Wands, there's an intimidation factor from that, okay? How you're able to hold it together and also be creative in your approach. And they might not be used to this traditionally in their family, all right? Nobody's handled it this way from what they've seen. What does the Queen of Cups want? We know one of the things she wants is the Four of Wands, which is commitment. There's a couple cards that fell. I knew it. It's a permanent relationship with the Two of Cups, and she's tired of being a hermit. Virgo energy. Also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If you notice, the lantern here is shedding light on the fact that this person truly does deserve romance. They're shedding light on what they want. It's about your needs, Librans. Okay, King of Wands is going to learn today what that is. The Tower, please. Let's clarify the Tower card that we previously had. Six of Wands. That secretly both people want a victory. Okay? Even if one is holding back or not talking about their desires or not even telling the truth about it, I feel like the King of Wands is such a hider in this energy. They're very masky. If you notice, it comes off kind of like the Rock has come to the ring. Ding, ding, ding. And he doesn't necessarily win the fight because he didn't train enough for it. And that's sort of the, I don't know, you get sort of je ne sais quoi in readings. That's what I'm getting here, is that the Libra is very truthful about their soulmate journey. You're bringing a Tower to someone where they realize that they've been doing it all wrong. And it's because of something in their lineage that's not connecting. It's like you're dealing with it truthfully. The King of Wands deals with it from the Matrix or how they've seen people deal with it. What's the likely conclusion if we were to move forward, and what are the common responses of this? Please and thank you. Very important reading, Libras. This one for you today came out magically very fast. King of Cups. Deep down inside, they know that you're right. They actually agree with you, okay, about your feelings of the Two of Cups, how it should look, the order in which things should be done, right? Like proper courting, not hiding this under the belt. The King of Cups becomes very real with that. Scorpio energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a lot of air, which is specifically on your side. Six of Swords. Justice is air. Of course, it's Libra. King and Queen of Cups, what comes out of that conversation if somebody speaks here? We have the World. Okay, so the magic of the World card is Major Arcana energy. Things get closed on very toxic things that have gone on between these two people. And I'm going to elaborate on that, because if I just say that sentence and leave it as it is, it's not enough information. The World card actually states that somebody wants permanency, security, stability. They don't want to play games anymore. Or you're deciding to walk away from this King of Wands permanently. Okay? Now, some of you have a new King of Wands where that card is very positive in your life. This is talking about a coupleship that was experienced and a Tower needs to come in. Especially with the World card, because I feel like this has been round and round. Somebody's gone back on feelings of this person too, and I feel like it's effective to end it if somebody's needs aren't met. You know, the Two of Cups is really, really sweet in this reading. Seen there with the pink flush in the back of the card. And there's a true romantic here that deserves love in the Four of Wands. What's that Tower card again? Page of Pentacles. Okay. Someone comes in a little nicer. In the Page of Pentacles, they reveal that you are the Sun card. You also bring youthful remembrances to this person. They attach you to nice reminiscing moments where they're able to relive it over and over again, even if you don't talk. What's the awakening here with the Sun? Thank you, Page of Swords. Someone's been observing this whole time. They realize the way they acted in the past is exactly the energy I'm getting of being a machismo. Not taking things seriously, not voicing to you also that they truly adhere the Two of Cups as to be represented with a full heart. Someone gave a half-assed type of love here, and they've been observing the whole time. Can I see, and just real quick, can I see before we get into more, what does the King of Wands end up doing? Okay, for the majority on the channel, and this was a tooth to nail type of reading, got spit out real immediate. It's the Nine of Wands and the Emperor. they reveal that it's tough being the way that they are. Okay, not having a full open heart chakra. Someone's been a wounded warrior for too long. They haven't also gotten what they've wanted. So if someone was a player, and I'm just using this as an example, I do feel player energy too. The Emperor, he's getting older. If you look from the King of Wands, he's not 24 anymore. He's growing into his early 40s. He needs to unmask also his beliefs about dating and maybe even hear about women, because there's something about masculine and feminine dynamics and how they're viewing it in an incorrect light, or maybe they've been taught that. Okay, and sometimes in social media too, you get representers of love that aren't exactly correct about a man and woman relationship. And I know this reading is like, it's a bit touchy because it's showing things about how masculines believe women to be, or how they were raised to look at romance and maybe not respect it as much, especially in a modern society. They're tired of, they're not this young spring chicken anymore. They need to get real with their feelings. Obviously, eventually graduate to being this emperor permanently, but they're also an aged player. And that's what I see here. Let's get the cards for the feminine real quick. We know that the Nine of Wands belongs to them. The last few minutes here, what's the divine feminine? Eight of Wands. She opens up her throat chakra. She states the truth. She might leave it there, okay, but she also doesn't care about the response. She cares about the, the computer too. She cares about the outcome. Eight of Wands, very vocal, divine feminines. You're realizing too that you could be more right about your intuition that you initially maybe second guessed. And we have the last few cards, Five of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Even if it takes working slow, and we also have the Moon card, even if it takes working slow, the things you've been feeling have been clarified over time. And the Moon card here explains that feminine energy you've been using to gain your answers. Okay, two cards to tell me so. You've communicated with yourself enough feminine energy over here, and it's not a secret to you of your own feelings, which you dictate to this King of Wands. I see that very, very heavy. Eight of Wands in the last spot. The likely outcome is definitely communication. Work through it slow, perhaps. Okay, but you do get a resolution. One of the things here is interesting is from communication, we actually uncover that those secrets are revealed. Okay, whatever you've been thinking has been floating around you, or what's been deception, because the Moon can also cover that. And your feelings are more right on than you initially believed. That's what the Tower is. Okay, I have that here. Please let me know some of your personal stories. If you don't want to share, that's completely fine too. That's your discretion. We move on to video 2 in just a mere moment. I am going to do an oracle reading for the entire collective, so you could be any sign. We will move on to video 2.